Hey up, welcome back to the channel, folks. Don't know if you remember, well, you would do, it's only another video ago. I did one of my Insta360 with the bits and bobs that I bought for it, but one of the things I said in that one was I wanted to mount it on my crash helmet. And the sticky fittings that you can buy, like for the GoPros and whatnot, although they're profiled to fit around nicely, maybe around this kind of area, but on the lid itself, it's got a dodgy kind of, I say dodgy, part of the design. It does not suit those fittings. So I bought one specific, and these boys, chin mounts, they're an American-based company, and but they make specific mounts for your specific lid. So I've got one for it's an RA Profile V, and so I got that one. Anyway, so what you get with it is, obviously you get the mount. Now that mount is designed, it's all 3D printed stuff, but it's designed obviously to take those fittings for the GoPros, the ones where they slot in and lock in place. So that will be obviously mounted to the front of the lid, and obviously the profile that's on the back of this thing is obviously on purposely designed to fit in this section here, and then I have to say it looks and lines up really well, so quite pleased with that. So at some point I'll get that stuck on, but with that you get a kind of bit of string and oh whoopsie, and my camera fell off my front of my lid, and that should hopefully stick on and prevent it disappearing up the road somewhere as you're riding along. So again, it'll be maybe somewhere to stick that on the side somewhere, maybe, I don't know. I'll review it when I get to that point, whether I think it needs it or not, but I probably will do. But with that you get some stickers, instruction manual, and a couple of them nice Chinese wipes 1 and 2. But yeah, the other thing with the camera was that, because these cameras, they're a fixed focal length. There's no like auto focus features on them, so obviously it wouldn't work. So if you're bombing down the road, you know, in a 20 mile an hour zone doing 20, you're not gonna be like auto focusing on things as you're going by, so you won't get like this blurred image sort of scenario. Whereas when it's a fixed, it's not going to change. It'll be what it'll be. So with the camera, obviously you can't, like, you know, sit in front of it and go, oh, look what I bought, and film like this, because it's one big blurred mess. So so one of the things I wanted to get, I perused the interweb, and I come across some of these things. So this is an adapter. Basically it mounts over your lens. And what you get for your £9 is, well, this particular one is a pullers or whatever that means. You get a cover plate, and then you get, with this one it comes with a UV filter. This is all 52mm stuff. So you get your UV filter, which to me looks just like plain glass. And then there's the main part, which is what you're looking for. And so what happens is you've got the same shape as the outer part, and that fits over the top, like so. He says, yeah, just like that. Anyway, so that goes on there, and then obviously then you can mount obviously different filters and whatnot. But to mount that, they give you an Allen key. So there's an Allen key at the top. I don't know what size that is, to be honest. It's quite dinky. And on that Allen key, at the end of it, there's a protective, like a little plastic pad, soft plastic. So as you then screw down onto the top of your camera, you're not actually going to wind the metal grub screw into the top. So you'll be protected by that little bit of rubberized plastic on the end there. So basically, on the front, wind it down. I wouldn't go too tight. I don't think there's much need for it, to be honest. Hang on. He's already done it once, and now he's being a pleb. There we go. Right, and then just nip it down a little bit. I mean, dependent on, yeah, it's not really going to come off. I could wind that down some more. And I might well do. Anyway, so with that, you get obviously the lens cap and the UV filter. Like I say, really, UV filter. I thought they meant to have a slight tint to them or something. I'm not sure. I'll have a look at that. Anyway, so the other thing was I bought some additional filters. Right? They're not filters per se. They're like macro lenses. So in this little pack, you get 4 of them. I paid 12 quid, cheapest chips on Amazon delivered. So this is, yeah, again, 52mm, so they all screw into these. And so this one here that's going on it now, it's a +1. So you'll be 1 times closer. And then 1 times magnification. Let's go with that instead, yeah? Right, yeah, I thought of it. Good. And then there's a +4. Then you get a +2. And then a +10, which literally is like goldfish bowl. But I'd put them on earlier, and I went straight for the +10, thinking, you know, well, how's this going to look? And obviously, yeah, and obviously you can get real close with it. So so if you want to do some like proper close-up stuff, you can now. So so of course I wanted to use this to do most of my videos and obviously bike vlogging or whatever. I needed the option and the ability to be able to actually film myself as well at the same time and not just use the phone. I mean, it's convenient to use the phone, but I bought this, so let's use it. So anyway, that's the other thing. And obviously there was a comment about the microphone, like the sound. It was a bit off. And obviously Anna's got microphones and things, but she was using them at the time herself, so I couldn't, you know, jump on that little wagon. So anyway, I bought one of these little, it's a Rode one. I've already got a thing attached to it if I want to use it to the phone. It's one of these microphones. So because I've got the little thing on the side, which was obviously an accessory, I can plug in that straight in the side, and boom, I've now got an external mic like this one. I can also do the same with that, pin that to me. Again, I've got the options and the abilities of doing things with it. And obviously not forgetting that my crash helmet, because I've got a Cardo, it's the Edge model. This will sync up to it. So all the audio will be coming from my internal microphone, and it'll be recorded to any footage that I make on the bike whilst I'm riding. So that's obviously, that was a bonus. So I'm going to get this on. I think it says to leave it, 24 or 48 hours before you decide to go for a burn in a 20 zone. Obviously do maybe 15, 16 miles an hour like some people do in a 20 zone when it's 20. Across Wales, great idea. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then once that's all sort of set, ready to go, and I'm happy and thinking safe to ride with it, and then I'll go for a ride, providing it's not hammering it down with rain. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's just a quick one, and probably not of great interest really, but there we go. I've got to start somewhere, haven't I? Anyway, thumbs up, please do subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.